enter the draw, and we got 2 top seeds in Joan, Duru, and Ezekiel Lau. Benji Brandt and Dion Atkinson have surfed their way through earlier rounds to get into this round of 64, and it is on. We're going to dig into that. We'll hit this replay first of Benji Brandt.
So taking this inside section up on the point. Generally, if you get that wave deep on the point, you're going to get that outside section.
Girlfriend and coach with some good insight for Highway Belly.
Very accomplished surfer as well, you know, former championship tour surfer. So she knows what she's talking about.
Here we go. Joan Duru off the bottom and kicking out. So
everyone had touted that if he were to get onto that championship tour, he'd have success because he's so experienced. And of course, right here at Sunset Beach, has been able to compete in this Vans Triple Crown for many years. Is super good in bigger surf, very comfortable, very smart by him right here because he had 2 falls in the very early stages of the heat, and to find some rhythm, you know, going inside, moving and catching a wave right out of the gates, and just washing off those 2 falls.
Benji Brandt, another goofy foot, eases off the bottom, nice carve off the top for Brandt. Has to tic-tac his way down this face as it steepens back up on the inside. More aggressive second snap for Brandt. Little ribs to make his way through, no problem. Little foam climb, kicks out. Likely going to go into first after this score drops. Here's our first look at Ezekiel Lau. Zeke with a sweeping cut back. Right into the whitewater and gouges. Layback snap under the lip. A little bit paced and a little, you know, not the fireworks that we're used to seeing from Ezekiel Lau, but being that that's his first wave.
Being so experienced at a place like Sunset Beach, if you don't see the wave that you want, you don't want to commit to a wave that's on that inside, you know, because you know that it's not going to be a great score, and sometimes you can wait too long. And I like what he did there. I don't think he looked at that wave and said, oh, this is going to be a big number. He just needed to get started. You watch here from Benji Brandt, going to be a mid-range score again for him. And I like what he does here. He says to it, it's not a big set wave, but it's got a clean line on it. It's going to give you 2 maneuvers. It's going to be the best wave of the heat.
And nice little punctuation to finish. We're going to check this out in slow motion. And
he loves this turn. You know, this is his money turn. He's got one where he just lays into it. It's committed. Judges eat it up. Sprays flying everywhere.
Right in the conversation for qualifying via the QS. He can still do it through the CT, but he's outside that cut line. Dion Atkinson now up and riding. Looking for the closing maneuver, and iron legs out of that. Pretty impressive to be able to handle all that whitewater.
Heat times of 30 minutes for this round, you know, and in our first round was at 25 minutes. Take a look here again at Dion Atkinson.
Back to live action. Joan Duru pulls in the barrel. Can he find an exit? Keeps on going through. And gosh, he was right there. Unfortunately, section ran away from him, but you could see him just deep driving in the barrel. Right behind him, Benji Brandt. Benji, solid off the bottom, solid off the top. Winds up off the bottom again. Another beautiful vertical carve off the top, hanging on, and goes complete. So did a good job to pull that one out and go complete right in the channel, standing high on his board. And look at the thunderous waves coming here at Sunset Beach. Here's some replays.
This would have been probably one of our first perfect rides had that big chandelier not come down on him. I mean, he was driving through it. Nothing wrong with what he did there. No mistakes. It just ran into a big ball of... How many pounds of liters of water there? You're saying
62 pounds per cubic foot.
Cubic liter? Whatever. Either way, it's a lot and it weighs a lot. Pretty hard to get through.
It's hard. It's heavy water.
Beautiful 2-turn combo here for Benji Brandt.
Oh.
And just barely holds on. That right there added so many more points just by pulling it off. Again, look at this inside bowl section. Today you're going to see this inside bowl produce some big numbers. We already did earlier today with the 9.1 from Kyle Belly, and now another big score. Brandt seems to be in rhythm. He is finding these inside sections with clean walls. Another 2-turn combo, a very vertical approach for him. Once again, he's going to add more points to his total, looking very good with the 14.53 total. Also getting a wave during that break, Dion Atkinson. So at this point, As he pulls in, can he come out? Wow. Close one there. That would have been a big number had he come out of that. Again, stalling underneath it. Such a difficult barrel to navigate and steer through. Did everything right, but again, trying to get out that doggy door out of the bottom, and just too much power there.
And looking to take out. Here we go with Ezekiel Lau. Important way for Zeke. Nice snap to start off the bottom again. Stabs it through the lip. Can he hang on? Good job to finish off. Looking for a 5.54.
Again, that hypothetical line. Where is it at? Around 17.5. Take a look at this nice late drop. Perfectly placed on the ball. Good first snap. Really difficult section here. Wanted to go up and over it on a much bigger way, but look at the commitment on the drop. In that perfect position. So comfortable underneath the ledge. And then right here you see the boil, which made that lip not very approachable. Did a great job of keeping it together. Again, you talk about how important this is for Zeke Lau. Again, he doesn't want to have that same situation where he has to wait.
He really wants that quarterfinal with a minimum of 3,600 points. This guy's been on fire. Benji Brandt carves off the top, off the bottom. Just an aggressive hook, air drops back into it. He can do no wrong this morning.
He is surfing so well.
He's still searching for a 5.54 as we look at Benji Brandt on fire.
Yeah, again, it's just once you get into a rhythm, just feels like the waves come right to you. And look at this approach into the lip. Straight up, very vertical section, air drops down, pulls it off. You know, already has 2 good numbers.
That last wave, not enough.
Well, in the battle here, as you see, he moves to that inside section, maybe looking for a barrel. This one looked like it may have had some opportunity. Just the carve and then kicks out. Wasn't able to get to the lip for the second maneuver. And if you look at Dion Atkinson, he's got to play a bit of defense. He sits at number 2 as we watch the recap here. Dion Atkinson with that 6-point ride right here, attacking that section. Somehow holds on. Judges give that a 6.0. But this is the dominant performance from the youngster Benji Brandt. You know, the fact that he has moved here and resides in the Hawaiian Islands has really helped him out in being comfortable in these heavy conditions. I mean, look at his backhand. I mean, he has been one of the standouts, and here he is again. You know, he's upholding these performances over and over again. That one there, an 8.23, air drops down. See how focused he was on staying on top of his board.
Ezekiel Lau scratching into this one as the heat leader. Benji Brandt may as well take this wave in and focus his attention into round number 4 because he's going to be in that round.
What a great performance from this youngster.
Joan Duru, however, up and riding. The number he needs a 5.74. That's not the 5.74.
That's it.
Surprise upset. Ezekiel Lau and Joan Duru out of competition. Dion Atkinson continues to march through the draw, and Benji Brandt continues to wow us with his backhand surfing at Sunset Beach.